Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. You can do the same at the Grizzly Gentleman for some fantastic beard products that'll make your beard look and smell great. You can also go to TCG Player using the affiliate link below and shop there to help support the show. And last but absolutely not least, go to greyvikinggames.com with the link below to get those sweet arena codes. What is up, Planeswalkers? Theric6 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena today. It's Death and Taxes Saturdays. I know that doesn't really roll off the tongue. But yeah, it's Saturday, which means it's Death and Taxes. It also means that I'm streaming over on Twitch. Yeah, come join me live. It'll be a lot of fun. This is the white-blue Death and Taxes update with the good old-fashioned Midnight Hunt. Apparently, I also didn't update this with JHH, and now I have. So we're rocking the 3 Esper Sentinels. Oh, I should mention, the Azorius version does like to have a lot more ETB effects. So that's why we got some stuff. Anyway, 3 Esper Sentinels. They're just, like, really strong. It doesn't really work with the whole, like, ETB nonsense, but at the same time, like, it's just real good. Lumbering Aspirin. I was wondering, like, what card I didn't have here is Lumbering. I will say, I guess, the fact that Lumbering Aspirant isn't in the deck makes me do this. There we go. 2 Esper Sentinels. Still a fantastic card early game, just making it so that you have a lot of annoyance towards your opponents that are playing non-creature spells. 2 Selfless Saviors. Again, we like Good Doggo here. Good Doggo protect us, so we're running it. 2 Thraben Inspector. We can actually get a lot more value out of Thraben Inspector in this version because we are running the Soulherders and the Resto Angels. Just generally a very decent card to be flickering and get extra value in the late game. 4 Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. This is Death and Taxes. 4 Meddling Mage. We get to name a card that we assume our opponent is playing, and then they just can't play it. I should say cast, because it can't be cast. Anyway, this card's sick. We can flicker it essentially to reset it. We can choose another name of a thing. What's really great, I guess, about... I shouldn't say about Historic, but I know enough about the Historic metagame that I'm pretty good, unless CGB has crafted some wild monstrosity that I have not come across yet. I'm pretty decent at figuring out what types of cards my opponents are going to be playing after the first couple of turns. So Meddling Mage, in a format where you're really experienced, can be super great. 2 Spectral Adversaries. I really wanted to play with this card. I also wanted it to be the thumbnail, but I couldn't find a res art for it at all, which makes me sad. But the reason I like this card, in a lot of the adversaries, and I really tried to get the Intrepid Adversary in here as well, is that they work on ETB instead of on cast. So this is not a kicker, it's a puncher, and I'm going to continue trying to make this a thing. I don't care. It's a 2-mana 2/1 Flash Flyer, which already is just decent. Like, that's just Death and Taxes stat line plus Flash. And then, of course, when it ETBs, you can pay 1 in a blue some number of times, and then you make it bigger, which is great, and you get to phase things out. So this can be something that saves you from an all-out attack. A flunge? I don't remember the actual word for this. Or it can be something where on your opponent has a Search for Azcanta, and you phase that out after their upkeep, stuff like that. So it's just a bunch of very interesting things that you can do with this card that just make it really cool. 3 Blade Splicers. It is 3 power with first strike. It's pretty good. We also can flicker it. 3 Elite Spellbinder. Fun fact, we can flicker this. And that's flying, which is pretty great. Ranger-Captain of Eos. It can get one of these, and we can flicker it, but also we can sack it to make our opponent sad. 3 Skyclave Apparition. We use this card to get rid of other things. If we have enough mana, we can cast it, target a thing, flicker it, and then target another thing. And that first thing, they're not going to get an illusion out of, which is pretty sick. 3 Linvala, Shield of Seagate. This card is just awesome. We don't really care about party all that much. Yeah, I mean, we have a wizard and a cleric. Okay, so we have a cleric. Then, all right, cool. So we have a cleric. But yeah, we don't care about the full party part. It's a 3-mana 3/2 flyer. Awesome. And then, of course, we get to sack Lavinia and choose Hexproof and Indestructible our creatures get that ability. It is just so helpful. It's very much like a bigger Selfless Savior in that way. Just very strong. And then, of course, Restoration Angel, we like to get flickers. We have one Cave of the Frost Dragon, and the rest is kind of just like mana base dot mana base. Sideboard, we have 2 Paladin Class to help out against the control deck mostly. Grafdigger's Cage, Rest in Peace, and Weathered Runestone against graveyard decks, as well as for the Cage and Runestone against weird top the library decks or decks that are like playing some Ultimatum. Lavinia, Azorius, Renegade is helpful if we're going across like any weird Tibble Trickery deck, which we're probably not going to see in best of 3, but you know, it's whatevs. 2 Fateful Absence when you really need to kill something. 2 Lumbering Lightshields. I want to test this card out. Like I haven't. It's definitely not good enough for mono white. But I'm wondering, since we can blink things a lot more in this version, if this card might be helpful. And I think I explained when this card came out. I think this is better against aggressive decks. And you might notice we don't have a ton of stuff against aggressive decks here. 2 Archon of Emeria, control, essentially, combo as well. And then 2 Redain's, control. So as I said, we have a little bit, we have a lot of stuff against control. So I wanted to try Lightshield out. And yes, I call this Ooh Taxes because I find it funny. I have no idea when we actually titled the thumbnail or the video. I really feel like I need to change something about my titles or thumbnails. Because I'm just like not getting any clicks, man. That's a terrible hand. We got a mulligan. This is definitely a keeper. We're going second? Yes, we're going second. We'll get rid of the Splicer here. The Blade Splicer. Would you kindly watch out for these Splicers? Why would you do that? Why would you do this? To kill something of mine? Well, guess what? If you kill it... Alright. Why did you hurt... Oh. This is... Jund whatchamacallit, right? Boop. Unfortunately, I don't know what to name yet. Death Shadow, jeez. Cast a copy instant sorcery spell. I mean, I'm just going to make it very difficult for you to cast instant sorceries. Like, if they want to cast a 1 mana value spell, they have to pay an additional 1, and then an additional 1 if they want to not have to deal with my Sentinel. See, now, this is an issue, though. Maybe cast this and put a Dragon Guard Elite. I don't know, Faithless Floating? I really don't know what my opponent... I'm gonna name Looting? I don't know if it's correct. I'm also not going to attack because my opponent can instant speed flash a thing in. I would love a land here. A land would be great. A land would be fabtacular. Then I can Elite Spellbinder, get some information, pull against commands, incredibly rude, but I did draw a card, so, you know. It's fine, I guess. They can attack, I suppose. Sure, whatever, no blocks. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what's in their hands, what they're up to. Oh, okay, definitely Death Shadow. I'm just gonna make them pay more for Pyromancer, I think. Also, don't need to attack them. I can hit them for 2, I guess. Because it doesn't make it so that they can play this yet. Looks like they are going to pulse me, sure. Ow. Hey, look, it's an Esper Sentinel. I'll play no Spellbinder. Would I like to attack for 2 here? It'd go down to 11. They go down to 12, so these would be 1/1, so I'm fine with that. Even if they shock themselves, they'd be only 3/3s, which again I think I'm fine with. Oh, that's annoying. Wow. Yeah, we're apparently just gonna die. Shoot. Take 2. I don't like paying 2 here. I really don't. So this turn they can activate Lock Flame? Oh, give them indestructible. Thank you for the card. What in what world is that the correct decision? Oh, right, that world. Damn it. Ah, I'm so sad. I'm going to target Meddling Mage. I'm going to name Pyromancer, I guess. Next one I can play Blade Splicer and hopefully start, Sorry. Oh no, dude! This is fine. Everything's fine. Something gonna kill the Meddling Mage. Makes sense. Okay. So I can activate this. It'll be fine. Okay. Bring this in. No attack. Blade Splicer. Take action. I'm going to die. Do I have ways of gaining life? Ow, much pain. It does not seem like I do. I have Skyclave Apparition, though. I mean, I'm gonna try. I assume they have a removal spell. They have First Strike. You threw it away. I don't... Oh, that's why. Okay. 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 I have Selfless Savior. Selfless Savior. Name Meddling Mage. Or, sorry, name, the dude. She's Pyromancer. Done. If I attack for 6... Attack for 6... This becomes a 7/7. The plan is to jump. I could block this. So maybe it doesn't become that large. I think I need to kill them. Okay, they just take the damage. Makes sense. So flicker this. I am currently alive. Don't close the coffin yet, I'm alive. And it's homecoming. Can you remember when there is no wrong in what I could do? So young, biting off way more than I can chew. I think my opponent is worried. First things first, I'm sacking this. I want to have information. Resto Angel. Interesting. So I think we passed the blocks. I think we block here. And we block here. Now, this could backfire, but, like, we still have lethal, potentially. So yeah, they'd have to kill something other than that. Oh, this could be kill artifact, kill, Meddling Mage? No, okay. Spectral Adversary, this is on main phase, okay. So if nothing else, I can Spectral Adversary and blink things, which means I think I go all in here. You know, I mean, I die to a Savage Stomp regardless. Oh, right, it wouldn't be Kolaghan's Command. If they had Kolaghan's Command, I'd be dead. Fatal Push 3, that's still lethal. Good. Good stuff. Okay. Death Shadow. Jund Shadow. Okay. Jund Deathy Death Shadow. We do like killing things. I want to try Lightshield out. My opponent is probably not playing a lot of basics, so it's possible that Archon is good. It's possible. So, we looked at what we wanted to bring in. Who do we take out, theoretically? Gotta keep the Apparition. Fudge. I want to keep, like, everything in. I guess technically Thalia is not super strong in this. Spellbinder is still, like, nice. Captain. Damn it. Man, I don't know. Let's cut a couple Thalias. Let's cut a Soulherder and a Resto. I'll cut a Ranger-Captain and an Elite Spellbinder. Just trim everything down, because everything seems too important. So good hand. Yeah, because we can do turn 2 into potentially turn 3 if we want. We're going to keep this. We're going to play the Hengegate. Okay, so we can Lightshield next turn, which can give us a little bit of information. And then we can Meddling Mage with more information. And Lightshield blocks this relatively well. So now we're going to play Cave. We'll play the Lightshield. This is random? Oh. I forgot it was random. Oh well, this costs 2 now. No attacks, but what's nice is that we can block decently. Wow, they decided to kill that and give me a card. I'm fine with that. No blocks, thanks. So here, I'm just going to Spellbinder. Get a better look at their hand. Ah, I see. Goodbye. So now I can block the Spellbinder really nicely. Or the Elite. Then I can just Meddling Mage on Death Shadow. Seems decent. I still get to draw a card. I mean, I guess that is kind of unfortunate. That's just rude. God, this thing is just a beating. I'm doing a lot of lands, I'm noticing. So I could go grab... Good Meddling Mage. Spectral Adversary, which I don't think I care all that much about. So I could just cycle this. If I'm going to cycle this, I might as well do it first. Sure. Land. Oh, another Meddling Mage. Don't mind if I do. And this would be Death Shadow. Thank you very much. Do this. Clothis. Curses. Clothis does bother the f*** out of me. Could flash an Adversary. So this would cost them 4 to cast. So I think what I'm going to do is name Elite Spellbinder and play Ranger-Captain here. Play the Captain. And grab Doggo. I'm going to play an additional Meddling Mage on Baleful Mastery. Ooh. Yeah, I think it has to be on Baleful Mastery, unfortunately. I could theoretically name Maelstrom Pulse, which is something that would be... that they'd more likely have. I guess I could just sack this on their turn. So they can't cast anything anyway. 7. The next turn I played this, I can phase out all of their stuff and just kill them. So yeah, I think here... Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. So they'll be at 9. And I'll be at 7. Cool. So yeah, I hit them for 3, and then on their upkeep again, I phase these out. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, yes. I forgot. I did not have enough blue for this. Damn. Well, I wish I had Selfless Savior now. So the thing now is I have 2 flyers that can kill them. And I also have Cave of the Frost Dragon just waiting in the wings. Yep, so they have Maelstrom Pulse. They can play a thing, but they can't survive. They can hit me for 5. I will choose not to block. And we'll kill them in the face. Cool. I made a miscalculation with my blue mana. Luckily, it didn't matter. I think I actually lowered the amount of islands in the deck, which I probably should not have done. Alright, on to the next one. Now you're gone. You're on to the next one. Excuse me. This is just Monster House. Like, it even has like the mouth in that area. It's just Monster House. Leovon? Who knows? We keep the fuck out of this. Terminal Sentinel. Suck it. Oh. I still get to draw a card, so suck it. Am I... Oh, hell yeah, dude. Bant. You know what? I'm gonna name Soulherder. Wait, this is just... Ah, no, it affects me too! Darn. I don't remember what the Bant... Is this a Bant Flicker deck? Oh, me, dude. I don't know. Is this a Bant Flicker deck? I doubt it's Bant Snow. What's the most likely card that my opponent could be playing here? Fudge. I'm gonna name Wall of Blossoms. That might work, but I legit don't know. Because technically, I don't know what my opponent's playing just yet. Beanstalk Giant. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and Spellbinder so we can get a little bit more information on what my opponent's doing here. Koma. Okay. They have Memory Lapse. And they cast Koma next turn. This costs 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can't cast Koma next turn. They can Memory Lapse my punk ass. But again, I don't think I care. There's also 7, right? Yeah. I don't think I care if they try and Memory Lapse me. Because I'm just going to swing to their dome. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm chilling. I could even just Spectral Adversary. Let's do this first one. They have something that they can do. Interesting. Go ahead, get rid of memory lapse. Do it. Do it, coward. Do it. Do it. Get rid of memory lapse. Do it. Do it, coward. And do it. Let's go to damage. I'm just gonna cast Captain Crunch. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Captain Crunch. Oh no! Hope they don't have a counter or a board wipe. Beanstalk Giant. See, that's where you're wrong. Hmm. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this thing costs 9 now. I might just name Faithful Mending. Like, I might just play... I could just play Soulherder. Name Faithful Mending. On Meddling Mage. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna smork in with my Spellbinder in the skies. Going to end turn, I'm gonna target my Meddling Mage. I'm just gonna name Faithful Mending. There we go. And if I want to, I can flash in Adversary for some more flying nonsense. Like, I'll just eat 8. I'm totally fine eating 8. They have 1 card in hand. You should not attack me. Unless you have a board wipe. You should not attack me. Do I want to flash my Spectral Adversary in? Sure. Part of this is just to, like, test for a counterspell. Cool. Okay. So a possibility is that they have settled the wreckage here. I'm still gonna go for this. Attack with you, attack with you. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. That costs 9. So I'm going to name Koma with this now. Yes. I'm going to name Koma Chameleon. It does mean that they get to do this, but I'm going to Ranger-Captain of Eos. Pass turn. Wait, why did you not... Okay. They had an opportunity to flash that back on my turn. Okay. You're a ramp. You're ramp. We definitely want... Do we definitely want Archon? Sure, let's go with Archon. To make their counterspells a little bit more annoying, maybe? I totally forgot. Snowlands, baby! You shouldn't be playing Snowlands! Not against this guy. Didn't really see a lot of instants that I care about, so I don't think I'm going to bring in Paladin Class. We love Redain. Archon's probably not needed, though. So we love Redain. Let's notch off one Resto Angel and one Soulherder. We essentially just, like, add in more normal tech stuff and, like, decrease, just, like, dial back we dial back the tricksy stuff. We dial up the taxes stuff a little bit. Oof, 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 oofity, oof, oof, oofity, oof, oof, oof. No early game is very sad, but we have Redain, which is not sad, so... That's a yikers. Probably gonna end up having to cycle that at some point. Possibly even just on turn 2. You don't love it. You don't love to see it. Can't even cast Redain next turn. Oh, Thalia, thank you so much. You're all I ever wanted. All I ever needed. I sing too much. Something, no, now. It is a Hydroid Precise. I'm just gonna play Redain here. And then I'm going to attack. So Redain makes it so that they're not going to be able to cast a board wipe this turn. I'll block. Alright. Cool. I assume my opponent wanted to play... Yep. They're looking at Redain. They're like, oh, what do these do? Let's get another beach out there. A 4-minute board wipe would cost them... Damn. So this is the awkward part. Because I could be playing into Settle the Wreckage. Oh wait, no I can't! Dumbass. Redain also includes Settle the Wreckage because it calls for Get Bent. So here I could hold up Resto Angel, or I can play Linvala. Or Linvala, sorry. I think I'll play Linvala. It might get countered here. It didn't. That's awesome. Girl Spiral? Yeah, I don't care. Like, at all. I guess... 2, 4, 6... Oh, no, they're... No, yeah, they could play Koma here. Oh, except you can't! I think now I'm just gonna go ahead and play... Meddling Mage. Yeah, I was gonna play Meddling Mage on Koma. But even then, I have 5 in the air. My opponent... Yeah, no, they were doomed. They were doomed. That's that good stuff right there, dude. That's that good stuff. I love Death and Taxes. I will be going through the remainder of the Death and Taxes dual colors for the mid updates. So yeah, that was Ooh Taxes. As always, like I always feel like the main deck for Ooh Taxes is solid. I never feel the same about the sideboard for Ooh Taxes. The sideboard for the blue-white variant is just so hard for me to, like, properly have. The mana base was not great. I guess because I lacked a little bit of blue to have that extra oomph here. It's probably fine. 1, 6, 10, 16, 20? 20? Yeah, I can actually do this, like, pretty easily and be fine with that. Yeah, no, I mean, that's freaking white-blue taxes. join me on stream today. I'll hopefully maybe be streaming longer than usual. I could really use your support. Speaking of support, I'd like to thank my lovely patrons for continuing to support your boy. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you'll find links in the description below. I do, of course, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Really helps out the show. And, of course, until next time, all will be one.